Hello, my Bandit crew, and welcome back to the channel. Crash Team Rumble is quote-unquote over, and like I said, I'm going to be doing some tier lists, sprinkling them throughout the month, talking about the levels, the characters, the soundtrack. I'm pretty much going to cover the entirety of the game, and today's video just happens to be a tier list for the stages. Stages, arenas, levels, maps, whatever you want to call them, that's what we're going to be doing a tier list on today. If this is your first time coming to the channel, I release Crash Bandicoot content every weekend. We discuss lore, theories, news, we do tier lists, we do interviews. I also have a Crash Bandicoot podcast, so if anything of that nature sounds interesting to you, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. So for my tier lists, I'm not going to do just playability. I'm also going to do like aesthetics, like if I like the visuals of the level. And without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Tiki Towers is the first level we have, and I adore Tiki Towers. I like the Uka Uka power-up. I like the Bandicoot Upult. I like just the whole visual aesthetic of it, like beaches and jungles. That's the bread and butter of the Crash Bandicoot series. So, as a first playable level, I give that one an A easily. I love launching way up into the air, grabbing all the relics, running around. There's the little juice bar next to the beach. The gem platforms are all perfectly placed, I believe. And there's climbing, there's exploring, it's decently large, it's not too large. It's an A. It's an easy A for me. I really, really like Tiki Towers. Which then brings us to Just Beachy. Just Beachy is again another beach/jungle theme level, so it already gets points right there. I'm not a fan of the extra bank. It makes the games go too fast. Yes, you can, guard the bank, but I would just rather not even let my team get it. Like when my team gets it, everyone just jumps on and the Wumpas go up and up and up and up. It's just, I don't know. It takes away from the game, I feel. And I'm also not a fan of the beach ball. I'll touch up on that again with Calamity Canyon because they have the Junker ball. I just don't like those. So I don't like the bank, I don't like the I don't like the beach ball. The only thing I really like is the aesthetics. How you have like the stage and the speakers, and you have like the solo cups all thrown around like you just had a party. It's really cute and I like it visually, but as a level, it's lacking to me. So I give that a B. B for Beachy. Now we have Serenity Garden. Serenity Gardens has the bonsai that grows the Wumpa stashes, so I like that as a lore standpoint. That's really neat to me, to think that you could get Wumpa stashes from the bonsai tree. There's a lot of height to the level too. You get to climb up real high. I like how the gem platforms are placed. Visually, it's nothing to write home about. There's nothing that really makes it feel like zany and crazy. It's just like structures, just buildings. So we're just gonna go right down, it seems. A, B, C. And then D. Calamity Canyon is my least favorite level. I don't like anything from Calamity Canyon. I don't like the Oxide power-up. I enjoy that Oxide is in the game, but I really don't like that his power-ups, it's very avoidable. All you have to do is, you don't even have to run, you could just walk, and as long as no one's around you, it does nothing to you. Junker Ball, like I said, I don't like the beach ball, I don't like the Junker Ball. If you like the Junker Ball and the beach ball, that's fine. I personally dislike it a lot. I don't know why. It's just not fun to me. Visually, it's It's a wasteland, which I am a fan of. I like post-apocalyptic kind of stuff, but this one, it just, like I said, whenever I see the levels coming up, I always groan. I just don't like it. So then we move on to City Scrape. City Scrape, futuristic level. You got the little TNT bots. You have Kapunawa. This level, it's fun to explore too. I'm gonna give this a B. It has great, like the little rockets that you could, the little turret rockets that you could do with the 6 relics. It's just a lot of fun. There's the upper level, the lower level, and then again, aesthetically, I like all of the futuristic holograms and signs that there are in the background. It's very fun to me. And now this might be another shocker. I mentioned this in one of my previous tier list videos back before the game was finished and we had all the levels. And Serenity Cavern is also going to get low. I did give it a D back in the day, but now I feel as if a C will do fine. C for Cavern. The power up that you get where you turn into the insanity guards, and just how the gem platforms are placed, it's a passable level. It's not the worst, but again, I don't really like it that much. And now this is one I also got heat for last time. Tar Valley, A, automatically. Anything dinosaur themed, I love. You got the bones in the background, the lava. There's not much to this level. It's very flat, which kind of goes against what I was saying with other levels. Like Tiki Towers got an A because it's extravagant and cool, and then Tar Valley is like the complete opposite. But I just have a warm spot in my heart for dinosaurs, Jurassic Park, Power Rangers, you know, I just love me some dinosaur stuff. So Tar Valley, A, easy. Surreal Summit. Okay. This level has high ups. You get the Ika jumps. You've got the dragons flying around. You've got the banks, perfect placement right across the arena from each other side. This one is going to get a B. I like it a lot. The dragons add a little extra spice to it. And visually, it's the Serenity Garden's theme, but I feel like it handles it much better when you have all of the platforms like way up in the sky floating and stuff. So that is going to get a B. Then we move on to Rusted Refinery. This is, lore-wise, this is a base for engine. And you also have the fire power-up and the tornado power-up. Now, I know this game borrows heavily from Crash Bandicoot 4, so I would have liked if Pyro and Lolo were in this level. For the tornadoes, you could have used Lolo, and for the Speed Shoe, Fire, Explosion, whatever you want to call it, power-up, that could have been Pyro. Visually, I like it. It's better than Calamity Canyon. We have the post-apocalyptic look to it again. This one is going to get a... It's between a B and a C. I'll put it as a high C, low B. Yeah, that's good. Bogged Down. Bogged Down. The banks are right next to each other, and I just kept on saying how I like where the banks are on the complete opposite side of the arena. But the banks being right next to one another and the chaos that ensues is so much fun. I do not like the bubble. It, like, I'm telling you, I dislike the beach ball, the junker ball, the bubble. What do I got with spheres? I don't know. But I don't like the bubble. The Wumpa Bat is just like the bank to me. But, the level itself, I like it a lot. This is going to be an A. Now we move on to Waist Deep. Waist Deep has so much fun stuff. You can get the gas power up where you throw on a little gas mask and you have a trail of gas behind you. You can have the shrink ray, which I love, love, love. It's like a callback to Crash Bandicoot 2 and The Huge Adventure. Both of those have shrink rays in them. You can shoot the little blobby dudes at the other people's banks. And it's just such a fun, visually stunning level. Like, I love it. Like, it's all grimy and gross, and there's sludge and machinery. This is my first S tier. I love Waist Deep. Love it, love it. Then we go to Jazz Junction. Jazz Junction has the spirits that pop up in the 3 orbs, and it's cool that you get to explore a village type level or a city type level. Like, yeah, you have like futuristic cities, but this is like down to earth, real time, little village town that Crash gets to explore. It ties into Cat Bat's introduction from the comics. It's from Crash Bandicoot 4. I like it. We're giving it an A. Yes, it gets an A. The banks are semi-close together. You've got the bridge connecting them. And then you have the Masquerade power-up, which you can get a whole bunch of different masks. So this one's a lot of fun. I give it an A. Then we move on to Artisan's Arena. Artisan's Arena and Summer Forest, I'm just going to lump together as Spyro levels. And it annoys me to no end that we finally get another game and 2 of the levels are Spyro themed. And don't get me wrong, I love Spyro, and the fact that we got 2 levels for Spyro and then the game ends, it's salty. It makes me salty. So Artisan Arena, you get the Gulp power up, which is really cool, and you have the fairy and the Frost Wizard, Snow Wizard, Ice Wizard. Either way, I'm gonna go against what I just said. I'm not gonna lump them together because they are fun. It just annoys me that they're Spyro themed in a Crash game. But as far as playability goes, the Artisan's Arena, I will give it a B. Artisan's Arena gets a B. Really, really, the one thing that's really pulling it ahead is Gulp. Just Gulp. The Gulp power-up brings so much, like, chaoticness into the level. And then you got the little sheeps that are running around, so it is cute in its own way. But then Summer Forest is way too big. There's a lot of stuff going on, but if you're trying to battle someone or fight someone, the level's just way too large and people could just run away and it's aggravating. Yes, you got cool stuff like money bags, and you can catch the thieves to get the bag of gems, or jewels rather. But overall, I think I'm going to give it a C. So that is my rankings. S tier, we've got Waist Deep. A, we've got Tiki Towers, Tar Valley, Bog Down, Jazz Junction. B tier, we've got Just Beachy, City Scrape, Surreal Summit, Artisan's Arena. C tier, we've got Serenity Gardens and Sandy Cavern, Rusted Refinery, Summer Forest. And for D tier, we've got Calamity Canyon. So my Bandit crew, I'm really interested on how you think my rankings go. Like I said, last time I made one of these videos before we had all the levels available, and I hadn't played them all as much as I have. I got a lot of pushback, but now that we are in the final season, quote-unquote, and I've been playing a lot more trying to get my Battle Pass up to level 500, I feel like I've played all of these levels inside and out, and these are my proper rankings. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will catch you in the next one. Have a great night. Take care.